To know that there is someone there looking out for them, not necessarily making decisions for them, but making decisions with them, I think is really important. Because if we're just relying on stakeholders, we're not exactly keeping the young person's voice in the middle of all of that.
I love Minecraft. Right now, I'm building a massive village for my avatar to live in. I love the supernatural stories and video games like Stranger Things on Netflix.
My name is Jeremy. It's nice to meet you.
Jeremy is quite amazing. He can store so much information in his head, and in so many regards he's absolutely brilliant. Yet when it comes to day-to-day concepts and interactions, he struggles. Jeremy has autism, which leads to intense sensory experiences when he hears loud or unfamiliar noises.
Small challenges too are great for his independence, but anything changing too suddenly means he's unable to cope.
He also has anxiety, which, when it reaches high levels, can create some behavioural outbursts, but in general is incredibly social and fun to be around. I've been Jeremy's caseworker for going on 5 years now, and he spent the past 3 years in long-term placement before being transitioned into assisted living full-time, sharing with a housemate. One of the key pieces of advice that helped me was a colleague reminding me that no man is an island. It's not just me who understands and cares for Jeremy's well-being. It's his carers, his physio, his speech pathologist, his principal and teachers, legal aid and doctors, psychologists and so on. Welcome. Glad we can make it here. A key part of his leaving care plan was the stakeholders meeting. Bringing everyone together to look at what's best for Jeremy fills the gaps and gets us all on the same page. At the meeting, we all reflected on the key concerns for Jeremy, and they were legal guardianship, NDIS funding and supports, and strong networks. I won't sugarcoat it. It took a lot of time to organise, but every minute spent organising that meeting paid off and gave us all a clear plan ahead. Thank you all so very much for being here. There was so much that I learned through this process. Little things like, I wasn't aware that Jeremy had a good friend that he didn't get to see much anymore. His carer suggested we organise more time for them together.
It's so fun to hang out with Tom. He's been my best friend for a long time. We share so many interests in common. Yet it's more fun than hanging out with Philip, because whenever Philip is around, he always asks me a gazillion questions.
Just before Jeremy turned 18, we had to face the legal tribunal to determine his legal guardianship and financial management plan. It was intense, even for me, and I've been around a long time. But my experienced colleagues and the specialist support teams gave me the advice I needed to guide me through the process. In the end, the state became Jeremy's guardian and financial manager. We all decided that he is unlikely to be able to make considered social and financial decisions for himself. Having the leaving care meeting before all the heavy legal stuff helped my confidence in advocating what we all felt was best for him.
It was my birthday recently, and they got me a really delicious birthday cake. Philip was there, and we all had a small but fun party. He gave me this really cool cards to put on my fridge, which is where I keep the important stuff, so that I can remember all the fun times we had.
Take it from me, you are not alone in this. Even when you hit a brick wall, it's not just up to you to pull that wall down. Collaboration is key, but that doesn't mean it's easy. Talk to your supervisors. Talk to other people who care about and understand this young person. Persistence and tenacity pays off. It's a challenging job, but all the little things you do really add up, and it makes a difference.
Utilising the people in your team, throw in a group supervision, speak to your casework specialist, get them involved because they're going to know more people, they're going to know different avenues to take and what this young person needs. And if there's services involved as well, get them in and bring them in, and their expertise is invaluable.